Today, August 12th, 2014, this postal carrier is dumping official mail in the dumpster. This reminds me of the Quitman 10+2 and Mr. Boone as he took information off of personal mail and gave it to a private investigator at the request of a former Brooks County school attorney. Yet the Postmaster General has done nothing to correct what Mr. Boone allegedly done that was brought out in Lula Smart court case over in Quitman, Georgia. Now, listen and see what happens when the Postmaster General ignore these people. Undoubtedly, this type of practice is spreading across the nation, and to hear Mr. Boone, our 18-year employee with the Postal Service, had never heard of something as simple as the Privacy Act. And yet, he took official ballots, yet they prosecute the Quitman 10, yet what happens? Watch, and you'll see what is going on in our world.
In they go, letters, bills, paychecks for people in Bond Hill. But this mail carrier isn't done yet. A second box of mail dumped in the trash.
Me, my stepmom lives here, she's missing mail. My sister, some of my friends that live here is missing mail.
Alicia Carr and her neighbors a block away noticed they didn't get mail. We showed her this video.
If the Postmaster General ignores what happens in Brooks County, and nothing happens to people who started the investigation of the Quitman 10+2, then you understand what is happening in our world.
Looks like she is putting deodorant on.
She's dumping bags of mail into the dumpster on the other side of Paddock.
Wow.
Back on Paddock, the people who caught this all on camera say the post office came back and got it out after they called and complained.
I'm a little saddened by it because you rely on the postal system. And now they failed you.
The female carrier in this video wasn't back today. The carrier we saw in this neighborhood tells us he was just filling in. He wasn't filling up this dumpster.
The hope is that we receive our mail today.
Well, as it is, that's the way it is, my brothers and sisters. Yet, nobody was saying it. And wait a minute, I haven't finished yet. Think about this. Can you imagine the registrar taking absentee ballots home to work on them? Can you imagine that? Not in Russia, not in Afghanistan, not in Pakistan, but right here in the United States of America. Yeah, and do you not know that nothing was done about it? And you talking about 2010? And yet, Lula Smart, on August the 19th, will be going back to the courthouse to be tried for alleged voter fraud, which we don't believe anything occurred except those workers gave Brooks County the first majority blacks, the first majority black Board of Education in the history of that county. That's all. David Miller, Assistant District Attorney, let me slow it down. District Attorney David Miller and Assistant District Attorney Brad Shealy and others we believe had ulterior motives in getting these people arrested, and after nearly 4 years have not been to court or found guilty of anything. Lula Smart, first trial was a mistrial. Her second trial was a mistrial. Her third trial will be August the 19th, and now they have added Dr. Nancy Dennett, one of the most outstanding and prestigious blacks in Brooks County. And yet, we hear nothing from the Postmaster General, nothing from the Secretary of State about what has happened. You know, it's a shame, but once again, we are going to find out what a real democracy looks like. This is George Boston Rhynes with the Getto Free Press. We'll be giving you more on this Yeah, Don't you think that's strange? That a postal service worker, after 18 years, would not even know anything or say he even heard of something as simple as a Privacy Act. And he stated that on the stand in the Brooks County Courthouse. Then to have the registrar in Brooks County of the Board of Elections take official Georgia ballots home with her to process, then deputize people to work with her, including her granddaughter, and the question was asked while she was on the stand by Attorney Shaveen King. Was that job that you gave your granddaughter advertised so everybody would have a shot at it? And she said no. Well, I've said to you for the last 20 or 30 years now, Georgia definitely has its own set of rules and laws. And well, one day you're not concerned today. No, let me repeat. You're not concerned about it today. No, you're not concerned about it today. But just keep on living. And those same laws gonna make you the victim of circumstance. Then you'll get concerned. Then you'll call me and say, Brother Rhynes, how do you know that, Brother Rhynes? Because I already have people call me, and that's exactly what they say. They thought they was immune to being picked up or stopped on criminal trespass, and they have violated no law. Well, but then again, who cares? Who really cares anymore?